Oftentimes, you'll see officers who are very quick to slap on the handcuffs when they're interacting with the sovereign citizens, which was what makes this case very interesting, because once these officers realized that they were dealing with a sovereign type person, this officer really went the extra mile to kind of explain to him what's going on, although that didn't necessarily help him out in this situation.
Orland 753, can you show me down on a 37 vehicle at Cheesecake? Everything's done for.
What's the problem?
So the plate on the back of the car doesn't come back to this car, and the VIN that's written on the plate doesn't come back to this VIN either.
How are you looking at the plate?
Because it's this is what I do every day.
You don't do that. You ain't got no probable cause to do that. We ain't broke no law.
Absolutely, I have a problem. Listen, I'm not trying to start shit here.
Right, that's cool.
There are some significant challenges right from the beginning. This is like the worst way to approach a vehicle, and I understand that sometimes this can happen because of the way vehicles are positioned behind. This is an incredibly dangerous face-to-face approach when you're dealing with a person who is an unknown.
So I do this every day. You see, I'm in the unmarked, backed-in cars, no front plates. You look at this car, and it's clearly a fictitious plate on the back.
No fictitious plate.
This is called cold plating. Most jurisdictions use the term cold plating, where you have a plate that doesn't match the vehicle, and police will obviously engage you.
Plates are on a car to be visible to the public.
We call our lawyer and do that. We don't talk to nobody for nothing.
I don't know what was the probable cause.
No probable cause.
Is
We don't even know who is this or what is this. So let's go.
No, you're not free to go just yet. You're not free to go. You're not free to go. Ma'am, do not get back in that car. If you leave, your tire's gonna pop. Your tire will pop if you leave. Do not get out of the car. Step out of the car for me.
That's a violation of my rights.
I'm telling you to step out of the car. You're about to leave when I told you not to leave.
I don't know who this guy is. Hey,
I am an Orland Park police officer. I'm telling you that right now.
get your phone out of tape. You violated
I am not violating anybody's rights.
Man.
You're not about to leave. Orland 753. I think if you're gonna try and take off on me. Orland 753, let me get another unit here. You just went over to stop 6. Step out of the car. Because you're leaving after I told you you couldn't leave.
Who are you? Who are you? I don't know what.
Orland Park Police.
I don't know what this guy is.
He's the guy that he reeled over, flattened your tire.
You popped my tire. You owe me for a tire.
You can step out of the car.
I haven't broken any law.
Everyone can take a slow
I
down.
haven't broken any laws. What's the problem?
Come outside and I'll talk
I
to you.
haven't broken any laws.
If you don't step out of the car,
What's up?
Are you out of some type of seniority?
How can I help you?
Authority?
How can I help you? We're all policemen here.
Can I get a supervisor?
No, we're gonna have you talk outside the car.
No, we don't talk outside.
We're going to talk outside the car.
I haven't broken any laws, so I don't have to get out my car.
You do.
I don't. What law have I broken? What put papers up? What law have I broken?
you have fictitious plates on this vehicle.
What law have I broken?
I'm giving him a chance.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Listen.
5.
Listen.
You guys are officers of what?
Orland Park Police
Orland Park?
Department. Listen. I'm telling you, you have to step out of this car right now.
So we have the 4 officers that were counted, at least are at the scene. They had to roll code to get there with lights and siren, put themselves in danger because this person wants to act like a juvenile and not listen to the officer as he's attempting to give him the lawful orders that he's giving him. It's absolutely ridiculous.
How do you know my plates are fictitious?
The VIN does not match the VIN that's on this car.
Why are you looking at my VIN?
Because it's a probable cause. I do it every
Why are
day.
you looking at my VIN? This is
Because it's clearly fictitious plates on the car.
First of all, this is not a city. This is private. This is private. I'm in a mall eating
Okay.
with my significant other.
Okay.
Now I'm asking for a supervisor.
I'm going to tell you to get out of this car right now, or you're going to be placed into
I'm asking
custody.
for a supervisor. The car's off.
He's essentially barricaded inside of his vehicle at this point.
There will be one at the Orland Park Police Department.
Laws. I'm not running anywhere. Everybody putting on their gloves like you guys can't have a conversation.
We will outside of this car.
No. You have to listen.
Sir, if you don't step out of the car,
Before-
you're going to be arrested for obstructing.
Excuse me, sir.
If you don't step out of the car, you're going to be arrested for obstructing.
I'm not
on the
obstructing.
charge. You are.
You are.
I'm not. I'm asking.
I'm telling you to step out of the car.
Hold on. You're telling me my plates are fictitious.
Correct.
You have no probable cause for checking my plates or for checking my VIN number. This is what I'm saying.
You don't need probable cause to check plates. This is incorrect.
I'm calm. I'm relaxed. I'm asking for a supervisor.
Supervisor's not coming here.
Available right now, so you're going to have to step
It
out.
has to be.
You're going to have to step
It
out.
has to be a supervisor.
No, it does not have to be. There's no law, there's no rule saying there has to be one as soon as you ask for one.
Sir.
You will talk to a supervisor eventually.
has to be a
I promise you that.
supervisor.
You will talk to a supervisor. I can promise you that, okay?
When a supervisor
Now's the time to step out of the car, sir.
I haven't broken any laws. I'm not obstructing. I'm not obstructing. As I keep repeating, I'm not obstructing.
Sergeant O'Connell.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people recording this.
Okay, that's fine. Now what I'm saying is, I just left out of here, out of the Cheesecake Factory. I don't have anything illegal going on. This guy saying my plates are fictitious.
Well, what plates do
He
you...
haven't identified himself. My name is...
Right, he's wearing a vest that has his name and a badge that says Orland Park Police Department on it.
What I'm saying, he didn't identify himself.
Well, I'm Sergeant O'Connell, number 106, okay?
The issue is, I don't know this gentleman from nothing in the world. Never seen him before. I just came out the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
I'm being told these plates are fictitious.
Is that true?
First of all, I don't answer questions.
Okay.
I will not be driving the car illegal. I will not be operating this.
So you're saying that it's not true?
I'm saying what I said to you.
Okay.
Is there a reason the VIN on the plate does not match the VIN on the vehicle?
I haven't broken any laws.
Can you answer me that question?
I haven't broken any laws.
So you can't answer
I
that
haven't
question.
broken any laws.
So you're saying you don't need plates to... Do you identify as a sovereign citizen?
I need no plates.
The waste of resources that we have going on here, I think the sergeant counted maybe 11 people that were recording the situation. I don't know exactly how many officers still at the scene. And then this vehicle still has not been cleared. So this is still some danger going on here. And this whole word salad the guy's using in these games that he's playing, still a dangerous situation as it goes forward.
I haven't broke any laws. No laws have been broken.
What's your first name?
Period. This is why there's a disconnection.
You,
This is why there's a disconnection with the people.
absolutely, you're right.
This is why.
But, hey.
I haven't broken any laws. I'm coming here to spend my hard-earned fiat.
On what? Do you have a driver's license, man?
I'm not driving. I'm not driving.
Are you traveling?
Why do I need a driver's license?
Are you traveling, or are you...
I'm not operating a commercial vehicle.
Your
At
key
all.
is in the ignition.
I'm not operating a commercial.
Different note, the female officer that's here as at the driver's side of the car, just from a tactical perspective, the whole ponytail thing's just not very safe and not a tactical thing. That's just a side note and observation.
Hey, my name's Casey. I'm a sergeant here.
Okay, how's it going, Sergeant?
It's going good. The plates on your car don't match the vehicle, which gives him the right to investigate that. Okay?
My people died for this.
Well, nobody's gonna die here. We're just asking you to step out and talk to
I'm
us.
just telling you.
We're just asking you to step out and speak with us at this point.
I'm speaking right now.
I understand, but I would feel more comfortable if you stepped out and talked to me.
I'm speaking to you now. You're comfortable. I have nothing going on. You guys have weapons. I have no weapons. You have no reason to fear or to be uncomfortable.
Are there any officers out here that are pointing weapons at you? No, right?
Absolutely
We're just talking at this point.
And let's keep it that way.
So at this point, he gave you a lawful order that you weren't free that you weren't free to leave.
What's lawful about an order? He didn't give me a lawful order.
I'm just telling you what I've been told at this point, okay? He told you couldn't leave because he was investigating the license plates that's on the vehicle because they don't match the VIN that's supposed to be on the vehicle.
That gentleman never identified himself.
Why don't you
I haven't broke a law.
Why don't you give me your first name, okay?
I haven't broke a law.
Because at this point, you weren't free to leave, you're not free to leave. You could either step out and be placed under arrest for obstructing.
You guys could bring a bigger supervisor to tell me why I broke the law. I haven't broke the law. I haven't broke the law. I've been through this before. And I got the tapes to show it that I'm constantly going through.
You're not listening to me. I don't even know your first name. You know mine.
This is one thing that you don't want to get into with them is getting the supervisor. It's great to ask for a supervisor, but you say, give me a sergeant, and they're going to say, give me a lieutenant. They're going to say, well, give me a captain. Well, give me a commander, or whatever the next higher rank is. That's why you got to nip it in the butt pretty quickly.
What's your number? What's your badge number, sir?
105.
105?
Yes.
Name?
Sergeant Wong.
Sergeant Wong?
Okay.
She's with child.
Okay, I'm asking you to step out.
We just left.
You're making a bigger deal about this than it needs to be.
Doing business in this establishment. If she's hurt, that's going to be a harder penalty on you guys.
I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Out here.
I want nobody to get hurt. All I'm asking,
Out here.
at this point, I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle. Let me explain to you what's going to happen. And it's not something that I want to happen, okay?
Right.
I don't want to keep asking you to step out of the vehicle
Okay.
and you not complying with that order. I'm giving you a lawful order.
This
Listen to
gentleman
me.
just told you-
Listen to me. Listen to me.
just told you a
Listen
lie.
to me.
He-
Okay?
he
That's
went
fine.
in the car.
Let's
He
figure
went in the
let's
car
figure
and
all
got
that out later.
Okay.
Okay? You can have your day in court and to discuss
Take
that.
him before that.
You can have your day in court to discuss that. Okay? I don't want to keep asking you to step out. I've given you many opportunities to step out of the vehicle to speak with us. You're not complying with that order.
So I'm basically being forced to get out my car.
Yes.
Because I see you guys,
Yes.
y'all set up to get physical.
Is anybody getting physical with you?
I said you guys are setting up to get physical.
Do you want me to get physical with you? I'm asking you a legitimate question. Do you want me to get physical? I don't want to get physical with you. I understand she's pregnant. I want nobody to get hurt. So at this point, I'm asking you to step out because our next option here is to break the window and to force you out of the vehicle, which we don't want to do. I don't want to be physical with you at all. I want you to comply and we can have a discussion about it. But at this point, you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen to the investigation. So at this point, I'm asking you to step out of the car before we're forced to break the window. Do you want your window broken? It's a legitimate question. Yes or no?
I don't want anything broken on this vehicle.
I don't want anything broken on this vehicle either. I also don't want to have to physically come in there to get you out of the car.
So there's no authority that can prevent my rights from being infringed on at this point, basically. Because there's two sergeants. You are a sergeant,
Yes.
and he's a sergeant, and no one stepping in.
So we have not violated your rights, to be very clear, okay? You have refused to comply with Sergeant Wall's orders, and now, unfortunately, you are pushing our hands to a point where we're going to have to physically remove you from the vehicle to place you under arrest.
Which we don't want to do.
I don't think we could possibly be any more reasonable or offer a grander explanation in the parking lot of a mall than we have.
Okay.
So that's as simple as I can make
I'll
it.
say
If
this.
you step out, it'll make life a lot easier.
I'm about to step out.
Okay.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much,
Okay.
sir.
So hold on. What are we doing?
You're being placed under arrest is what we're doing.
Don't resist.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Finally, what a waste of resources this man just conducted. There has to be something that's done because this is absolutely juvenile, ridiculous behavior. And I'm so thankful that now as a retiree that I only have to watch this because it was tiresome. And you do have to give these officers some props because the lady was pregnant. You break the window and you got this woman who's pregnant having to deal with the glass and everything else. So it's frustrating.
Have a seat.
Can we get you a ride somewhere, miss?
We can take you to our station. You're more than welcome to go back into the mall and wait for your own ride, or we can take you to the station.
Can I just get an ID just saying that we had documentation with you? That's all.
I'm gonna go to the station.
Go to the station.
Yeah.
You have an active Ford card, right?
It should be active.
Yeah, it is. Is there any firearms or
No.
anything in the car?
No.
Okay. Nothing on you, right?
No.
All right. When you
I
do.
just had 10 search. I mean,
Okay. Look. Yeah.
But I don't have pockets or anything.
No. You're good. I just want to make sure before we get you out of here. That's all.
Our sergeant will give you a ride.
Okay.
He's got a better, nicer car. Yeah, way bigger.
So the subject can be charged for the incident that occurred where he didn't step out of the vehicle and the officers have him as a resisting potentially. And the investigation into the vehicle can be dismissed, but we have a saying in policing that says you can beat the charge, but you can't beat the ride. This guy now has a flattened tire, almost had a broken window, and had to have that really uncomfortable ride down to the police station. And it all could have been avoided without his pseudo law degree and trying to figure out what does and what doesn't work with the police, because that doesn't work. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe and click on the video that's on the screen so that you can see other videos just like this one.